Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, you're all getting this reading compliments of Kitty, okay? Because I was sitting here and he's, yeah, there he is. He looking. You heard me say your name, didn't you? He looking at me. I sit here thinking, yo, what do I need to do? And it's like, Kitty's like, you need to do a love reading, Daddy. Because look, he's up here, wanting to get all lovey-dovey. Now, he ain't done this shit in a hot minute, y'all. I remember when he used to jump up in them videos all the fucking time. So some of y'all, someone's going to start showing you some attention. Someone's going to start showing you some attention. Yes, they are. And Kitty's a little asshole, okay? You got to love cats. Kitty's like, I want your attention when I want your attention. Don't fuck with me any other time, okay? So that could be the energies you're dealing with. Oh, we didn't put the bell on this, did we? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Kitty's like, what the fuck? Okay. You see red. Oh, you didn't like the bell? Excuse me? Excuse me, Kitty? So, yeah, see? Okay. Okay, things get a little loud and Kitty goes running. Then he's like, okay, we good. Okay, we're going to take this one, guys. Ooh, mother. Mother. Okay. So maybe some of y'all are a mother, right? You just give birth. We got maiden and mother. Yeah, well, I'm thinking wedding. Marriage coming up. Amazon leadership and intuition. Amazon leadership and intuition. Well, we got mother, the maiden, and we got the Amazon here. So some of y'all, maybe you're dealing with a interracial type relationship. There's a child born. Leadership and intuition. But some of y'all, maybe you're going to take charge in your love affairs, okay? Because now you've learned to set boundaries. And you know what, that flower there reminds me of the female genitalia, right? You're taking control over your body. You're taking control over you. Some of you, this could very well be like a sexual awakening, okay? I keep bringing that up. Taking the lead in your life. Taking the lead in your sexual liberation. Okay, let's put it out there, y'all. Y'all got to learn how to, how do you want to put that? How you want to put that, Kitty? Find your sexual gratification. Okay, this Amazon energy, right? Getting back to, like, nature type energy. Mother, maybe how to be the mother you need to be and still be, like, a sexual being, right? You think this Amazon, you're thinking of her like naked, right? Just raw. In the aspect of, it's not all prettied up, right? This is like the basics. You know, you think of them tribal women who do everything they do, and you know they don't. Some of them don't have a lot of clothing on, right? Those you remember the old National Geographics and shit, right? It very, it don't have all the luxuries that the Western world has, right? Some of you getting back to just that oneness. Mother and maiden here. Maybe some of you don't want to grow up to be like your mother, right? If mother was a karmic energy, you don't want to take on her downfalls when it came to love, right? You don't want to, some of y'all don't want to turn out to be like your mother, right? And maybe that's why you're going to do things a little different. You're going to do things a little different when you raise your kid. So we're talking about a love reading and we go straight into motherhood. So we could definitely be talking about some single women out there, right? Some single mothers. That's really what I wanted to say. Some single mothers out there. Kitty, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable, Kitty? Let's use the Heathens Tarot deck. I'm feeling this is going to have that kind of energy to it. So if you're a single mother out there, you're dealing with shit, you realize now you don't want to be your mother. You don't want to be your mother, right? Maybe you want to change the way you raise your child because, you know, you realize the way you were raised wasn't quite to your advantage. So you've done some research. You're getting back to more primitive ways, but really just more natural. You know what I mean? Beautiful energy. You're going to do it different. It's like you're going to do it different. But you're a single mother out there. You're single. Now, shit. I wanted to throw some music on this. Kitty keeps nudging my arm here. Kitty, what's going on here? Some of y'all, that could be the issue, right? You're trying to play mother, you're trying to raise your kid, and then you got some masculine that maybe get a little jealous because you got a kid. Let's face it, right? When a person comes with the child takes precedence, right? Or should take precedence in your life. Okay, Kitty, you talking a lot today, little buddy. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Coins in the upright. Some of y'all, this could be dealing with baby daddy, right? If baby daddy's not in the picture, or you meet a new man, and you're trying to find that balance between being a mother and being a lover, right? Finding, how do you want to put this, ladies? You know, you're a mother. You got to take care of your child, right? But you're still allowed to have a sexual side, especially if you're single and you're out there trying to date. And for some, that could definitely be an issue. Obviously, I don't know anything about that because I'm single and I have no children, and that's not a problem that I'm aware of. But some of you are trying to figure out how you're going to do that. I almost feel if you had a single mother, you were raised by a single mother, you kind of seen the way she handled her relationships as a single mother, raising you. And so now that you find yourself in that position, you're taking the lessons you learned from how you were raised, good, bad, or ugly. We're not placing blame here. You're just taking your situation that you grew up in and figuring out what worked, what you didn't like. So when you're raising your child and you're getting out there dating, trying to be a sexual woman at the same time, how you're going to factor that in, how you're going to be able to do what you do, get your needs met, but still be a good mother energy. I see where we're going. Thank you, Spirit. That makes so much more sense, doesn't it? This is, if you're following in your mother's footsteps, learning the lessons, right? The good things that you liked how she did it, and maybe some of the more things that weren't beneficial. You're learning to use that in your current situation. King of Wands here. Two of Pentacles. So we got a King of Wands energy here in the future. And we got a Nine of Swords. So some didn't work out in the past. The Eight of Coins here with the Six of Cups. You had to let somebody go. And for this Six of Cups, I'm really feeling it. It could have been baby daddy. Baby daddy, baby mama. Masculines, just flip the script on this, okay? Because we have single men out there who are raising the children, right? And you still got to be, a sexual being as well. But how do you find that right mixture, right? So, you can be the adult you, but still be the parent you. That's a beautiful energy, guys. I love it. Two of Cups right here. Some of y'all, this could definitely have been a situation. You were with this person. Things didn't work out. You had to let them go. But that Six of Cups in reverse, it's like this person is still around you. That's why I'm really feeling baby mama, baby daddy energy, right? You still got to deal with this person. They're still in your life, right? Reminds me of that Not a Day Goes By Bernadette Peters. Not a day goes by, not a single day, but you're somewhere a part of my life, and it looks like you'll stay. A beautiful song, but right? No matter what, you can't release from this person. They're going to be a part of your life. Especially if you had a child with this person, right? So why don't y'all go in the ground, right? You're going to be a parent to your child for the rest of your life. You're going to have to deal with this person for the rest of your life. But dealing with that, but you know, you want to be out there dating too. Obviously, this situation didn't work out the way you wanted to, right? We got the King of Swords here, the Queen of Coins, and then we got this Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, there's Two of Cups. This King of Coins, or this King of Swords here, and this Queen of Coins, look, they're looking opposite each other. But that King of Swords there is deep in thought, right? So this could be a couple. You're having issues, baby mama, baby daddy issues here, right? And some of that could be if one or the other has found a new love. You know, it's if situations like that don't work out and you end up separating, yeah, because we've got the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. If there is a separation that, you know, broke up the family, broke up the relationship, then yeah, you still got the child there. So it's kind of hard to heal from that breakup when you still have to deal with this person. Some of you, weekly basis, right? Depending upon how the, I was going to say time sharing, whatever they call it, you know, shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How much time you get to spend with your kid. You still got to deal with this person. They're always going to be in your life, right? Even when the kid turns 18, any milestone in that child's life, you're both going to be a part of it, which you should because you're both the parents, right? So no matter what happens, you're going to have to deal with who baby mama, baby daddy is, right? That's just life from now on. But at the same time, you still want to be out there being able to find love, okay? You're like, well, it didn't work between us, but I ain't going to spend my life alone. Mama's got needs. Mama's got needs, okay? Mama's got needs. And you're out there wanting to find. You're out there wanting to get back to dating. You're out there wanting to find someone to build with, create with, to love with. But the thing is, how the fuck do you do it? You still haven't figured out how to wrap your head around it. Because it's like twofold, right? You're dealing with the breakup, the separation, whatever the hell happened. You're still having to have a working communication, a working partnership with, you know, baby mama, baby daddy. And at the same time, you know, if one or the other is still holding on to feelings, because we know that happens, right? One person wants out of the situation and someone else don't want to let it go. But, you know, you're like, it's treading very interesting waters, right? And some of you are like, I don't want you that way. I'm not interested that way. I'm looking for new. And some of you, maybe you found somebody new. Because here, we got this Two of Coins here with this King of Wands. Someone is watching this situation. Some of y'all could have met a person, a man. And I'm really kind of getting the energy of this. If they weren't a fan of children, and I'm not, this ain't like talking shit about this person, okay? If you're dealing with a man who was single, who never had children, and he starts dating you and you got one or two children, right? He hasn't had the opportunity of seeing the baby grow and all this. Maybe he's coming in when they're like 3 to 9. They're at that stage where they start, you know, they just say what the hell they're thinking. And this masculine isn't used to that, right? So now he's thinking, but some of you, this masculine, it's like he's coming out of his head. If that was an issue, and you'll know if that's your reading, because this guy has probably told you that. Because I'm thinking this man doesn't have children, right? This man doesn't have children. He's not been around children. And here he's starting to date you, and you've got one or two children here, right? And he knows that, you know, you've got that relationship with baby mama, baby daddy, however the hell it is. Masculines, that King of Wands could be a Queen of Wands for you. It's like, how do you work this in? Because this King of Wands, I think, wants to come in and make that offer. It's like they're coming out of their head. High Priestess with Temperance. Yeah, this person's realized what the hell they want. Is that temptation? That is temptation. I've never seen that card before. And the Three of Wands. So if you started dating this person, or if you haven't met this person yet, this could be someone that you meet. But I feel this masculine doesn't have children. They probably not even been around any like little ones. You know what I mean? So it's all new. It's all new to them. And you know, you're used to the chaos, you're used to the messy house, you're used to the 20,000 questions, you're used to, you know, the silly jokes and all that shit. And then you're bringing a man in who's like, what? But I think he's coming out of his head. And he's really, for some of you, I think he's going to be willing to give it a shot. It's like High Priestess energy there with Temperance. If he didn't think he could do it, it might be something that he's willing to take on. For some of you, that could have been maybe what the holdup was. You might not know this person, or you might not have started dating this person yet because he's looking at this situation. You see the way he's looking there? He's looking there like he's like, what the hell is this fucking mess? Can I even go there? Is this something that I could make a part of my life? Because I don't think this man has been around children. You know, some of us have been blessed enough to be around the babies and watch them grow and see how they evolve in the different stages. And you learn to love the terrible twos and the threes and all that shit. Because I really feel his desire for you is going to really make him want to take this on. I feel he's really going to be like, you know what? Damn it, I'm a grown-ass man. I ought to be able to handle this. I'm getting the feeling he's got a sense of humor. If you don't realize this, he's going to have a sense of humor. It might seem a little dry, a little strange to you, but he's going to have a fun sense of humor. And that King of Wands energy, this could be someone that maybe tried to avoid that. You know, he could be an older man that never had no children, and he's looking at it like, well, you know, I guess it's time. This could be a man that never dated women with children, right? That could have been a deal breaker for him. But then he's looking at you and thinking, well, you know what? I think I could do this. I think I could do this. For some, yeah, you notice Kitty come up and sit on my lap on that, right? For a lot of you, he could have that kind of like kid-like energy about him. I think it's more, not so much player ways, as so much as he just didn't want to go there, right? Never thought he would be one with kids, never thought that would be the lifestyle that he'd want. Could be a very educated person, a very driven, definitely very active, King of Wands energy there. Likes to get out and do things, but I think his attraction for you is going to pull his ass toward you. Yeah, if you knew him, you started dating, and he was like, I can't do this, I can't take this on, this is not what I signed up for. If y'all have that kind of argument, he might be wanting to come back. We got the 5 of coins here in reverse with the 6 of coins in reverse. Maybe he thought, or maybe he's realized that he kind of didn't give you or your children a true chance, right? He might have ran as soon as he found out about the children. Yeah, Page of Swords, but now he's watching what you're doing. It's like an immature energy, but I don't think it's immature so much in the fact that that wasn't his thing, right? He never thought he'd have kids. He never wanted kids, or he never wanted to go there. And then you show up, your kids show up, because you're a package deal, right? You're over here trying to figure out how to make your life work, because you know you're dealing with baby mama, baby daddy, whatever you got going on here, but you know you want to get out there and date. You know you don't want reconciliation with the past. You're like, as long as we can be civil, I'm happy with that. I think your past person is probably holding on to you. Hopefully you're not holding on to your past person. You know, there's always one person wishing for that reconciliation, but someone knows it ain't going to work. Feminine, I'm feeling that's you. And then you got this masculine over here that's really wanting to show some attention and some affection towards you. But he had some issues, right? He's like, damn, do I really want to date a woman with kids? And it might have been a deal breaker for him when he found out if you met and then he found out you had kids and he was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going there. Well, now I think he's going to have this change of thought because the more he looks at you and it's like how you handle things. It's you're reeling him in. And it's really not nothing that you're doing. He's just looking. His love for you is going to make him really think about his decisions. And, maybe he's like, well, I guess I could be dad. This can't be too bad, right? Your kids are probably at that stage now. That kind of little asshole kid stage where they just blurt out whatever, come running up to you with the messy hands and all that crazy shit. But I don't think he's been around children, which is why he's kind of standoffish, right? He might be an only child, or maybe if he's got siblings, they don't have children, or if they do, he's not around them, right? He's probably never held a baby, probably, the basic stuff. So he's afraid he's going to hurt a child just because he don't know nothing about him, right? He's like, well, it's this little person. What's up with this? Because we all know there are people that are like that. If you haven't been lucky enough to be around children in the different stages in which they're growing. But some of you, this masculine he's going to come around. He's going to come around because he is watching. He's watching you, and he knows that how he treated you, how he responded to you, he knows it was shit. And now, if he wants to come in and apologize, he knows, 7 of coins. You might have just left him out in the cold already, right? You're like, okay, that could be it on your first date. You're like, well, this is the situation, right? I got X amount of kids. We switch off, me and my ex. So I got 2 weekends free a month, and this is how it is. I come with children. And he could have been like, oh, I don't know. Because, look at this. 5, 6, 7 of coins. He's looking at what he missed out on. For some of you, this is like he's missed out on a good investment. He missed out on a good investment. Is he going to work on it, though? Now he's thinking about it. That's 7 of Cups. He's thinking about it. He's probably dated other women, went out there, and, but he just can't get over you. King of Coins. Okay. Remember how I said he's going to be almost like a big kid himself? Look at that King of Coins sitting on that chair. Right? For some of you, I think he's going to show up. But he's going to be so new at this, though. Because I don't think this man has been around children. I don't think he knows nothing about children. 9 of Cups. But I think he sees you as wish fulfillment. And he's willing to go the distance with you. He's willing to step up there and help you. He's willing to learn. He's willing to take you package and all, everything you come with, right? Because it's like he sees you as wifey material there. You see that? I love that energy. I know she seems kind of, that seems kind of 50s housewife, her serving them cups up, but I feel like he knows you would be perfect wifey material. Okay? If he hadn't thought about having kids before, maybe you're the one that's going to make him change his mind, or, he's going to want that family thing. And that table kind of reminds me of a picnic table, right? Going out. Because I think this masculine is definitely going to be kind of a kid at heart as well. Once he loosens up around your kids, y'all going to get along great. I'm feeling this really fun energy around him, but I think he might have been just turned off by it. Right? He never thought that would be something that he'd want, and then he met you. And then he's like, damn it, girl, get over here. Shit, you're making me change my life up. You're making me change my life up. Knight of Swords with the Knight of Coins in reverse. I do think when you meet somebody, if some of y'all know your ex is still holding flame for you, that might be somewhat of an issue. With this Knight of Swords in reverse and this Knight of Coins in reverse and this Four of Wands, you could have an ex that wants to try to fuck it up, okay? Especially when he realizes how much you really like this person. And some of you, he's going to realize how much your kid or your children like him, right? And especially if he thinks there's the chance that you guys might get married. Because remember here, you two are on completely opposite thought processes. You're ready to move on and find something new, but maybe your ex is still a little stuck. Whoever fucked up, maybe they're a little stuck. Feminine, I feel like you're ready to move the fuck on. You're like, I'm done with this. I don't need this shit. We got to work together because of the children. We can be civil that way, but, that's over. We ain't going back there. It's over. The partnership has been dissolved, and I'm looking for me. And feminines, I think you're going to find that one. But I don't think this one is going to be easy. If you met the guy and you started dating, and when he found out you had kids, if that was an issue and he was like, sorry, I'm just not interested, he might be changing his mind. Now, if that's not the case, this could be a man just watching you, who likes you, who realizes that you have children, and who is going to be able to come in. He's not... remember when we go back to the mother and the maiden at the beginning? You all could be dealing with the masculine who maybe he had a single mother, and he knew when his mom started dating men. Was that man going to come in and treat him good? Was this going to be a man that was going to, be dad material or what? So when he shows up, if he was raised by a single mother, he knows when he shows up in your life that he's going to have to be more than just your boyfriend, right? Not every date is just going to be you two. Sometimes you're going to have the whole family, right? If he wants to see you every weekend, the weekend you got the kids, you're like a package deal. And this could be a man that actually comes, oh, yo, this is going to be the man that... Y'all, I'm thinking of that fucking country song. What the hell is it? He's going to include your kids on your dates because he knows that that's what he wished the men that his mom dated would have done. What is that fucking country song, guys? It's not, it wasn't his child. It's another one where the guy talks about... Ooh, sweet Jesus. That's fucking beautiful. You're figuring out you don't want to be like your mother. If you were raised by a single mother, he's looking at the way he was raised if he had a single mother. So that's kind of how you guys are going to bond, because you both maybe were raised by single mothers, and you know the toxicity, right? I don't even want to say toxicity. You knew what worked and what didn't, right? When mom was out there dating, if she got a new boyfriend, how was shit gonna go? And so now that you're in that energy, you're like, okay, this is what I didn't like growing up, so I don't want to put my children through this. And for this masculine, that could be what he's thinking, right? He's thinking more about that when he's dating a woman. Okay, she comes with kids, so, maybe he wants to get to know you more before he invests because he knows you're a package deal. And he knows that when he invests, he's going to want to make the children part of it too. You know what I mean? It's like it's not just going to be you and him all the time. The weekends you have your kid, he's going to be like, yo, they can come too. It'll be like family dates. But your bond is going to be you were both raised by a single mother, and it's like you didn't like how that situation played out on your part. He's not going to like how it was because of how the men would treat him or how he wasn't included. What is that fucking country song? It's a country song about that. He wasn't the kid's dad, but fuck, y'all might have to find it. But he treated the boy like his son. Oh my God, it's such a fucking good song, but I cannot think of it to save my life. Some of y'all gotta find a winner, okay? And your guys' upbringing is gonna be what helps this relationship out, okay? But yeah, feminine, I think you got an ex that's holding on to you, that doesn't want to see you move on, and you're ready to. So the ex might try to cause problems, but I think the new person is going to be able to distinguish what is a real with that and what is just, if there's any kind of, petty bullshit going on there. I think the new one's going to be able to figure it out. Your connection is going to be good because you were both raised by single mothers, and you know what that's like, being the child of a single parent dating. Wow. That is a beautiful love story. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. But the ex is going to show their ass because the ex don't want to let you go. I'm definitely feeling that. Whenever there's a split up, there's always the one that wishes they could get back in there. Peace, love, and light.